地里，曾是官为富饶地。一朝蜀汉贫困起，无业瘴气渺壤起。无父无君无法纪，为非作歹有天比。修得大圣皆福利，西风一时也惊奇。哪知不测其祸其旦夕，那黄毛年初再回击。平凡不是好得意，复兴后事却成谜。
小施主来此的目的，老衲多少猜到几许。心急吃不着热面皮，暂且助你一臂之力。小心上路，再落得一身窟窿，可没人救。
What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video of Black Myth Wukong. If I'm gonna be honest, the first video might have been a little bit too long for my liking because I don't want this to be a series or a playthrough. If you would like that to be the case, please comment that down below. Now with that being said, for this video, I'm going to just have in the boss fight that matters to the story and the cutscene to the story as well. So I'm not going to be adding every single little detail on my journey, or also every single side boss as well, since they go down pretty easily. I will, however, include the secret boss since I believe he deserves a spot in the video. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, to start us off, we went through the beginning area with our usual exploration of picking up plants and fighting normal enemies until we found the frog thing from the intro of this video that you can see that I also defeated. And then we met a rat NPC afterwards that required us to defeat the frog. We didn't even meet him before fighting the frog. But after we fought the frog, we talked to him and I gave him what he needed and he just disappeared. He'll become a more important NPC later on. After that, not much really happens aside from two battles I had with a two-headed rat enemy and then another side boss called the Earth Wolf. They both went down fairly easily without any trouble, and it wasn't before long till we encounter our first main boss of the story. Alright, there should be a boss area right here. Check this out.
儿啊，你说的这些个苦楚，做爹的怎会不知？可大王一日不出谷底，你我就得再熬一日，熬住了才有活命。前些天，小子们又去探了道场，气味比往前更臭。那满地的骨头渣子，不像人，不像牛羊，却跟咱们一般大小。这天杀的毛团，日后大王知道了，定饶不了他。小声小声，你这瓜皮，复兴大事还得从长计议。只是可怜你那兄弟。什么味道？居然是只两脚羊，这鬼地方也有鲜肉送上门。
Oh, we're gonna fight two guys. Okay, not quite. You can fight both of them if you want to, or you can just ignore the King of Flowing Sand and defeat the second Rat Prince. During the first attempt of this, I decided to kill the king before fighting the second prince because he was throwing rocks at me and messing up my combos, which was pretty annoying. That proved to be a fatal error since the king gets into this rage mode and gets a big buff to end my run. He was so strong that I couldn't do anything about it. During the second attempt, I just ignored the king thinking that I'll fight him after the prince go down, but instead the entire fight just ends. Oh, you just gotta defeat him.
普天之下，父子君臣纲纪，伦常规矩天理。哪个说了才算，哪个放任不管。你瞧那叔辈都讲人情，他怎么就落得个子王府头死不寒
？With the second prince defeated, the king escapes to call upon a little surprise for us. Now, I love surprises, but I have a feeling that he isn't going to be giving me a very welcoming surprise. It's okay though, because I'll be ready with the amount of exploration I did. We leveled up plenty of times doing so, and came across a lot of discoveries like collecting Buddha's Eye, which will be used to unlock a secret boss later. A drunken boar that gave us a side quest that will also be leading to another secret boss. If you have this game, I encourage you to do as much open area discovery as well. There is so much to be found in this game, it's so insane. We also came across another side boss called Stone Vanguard, who was a pain at first, but was easily defeated after discovering his patterns. We got the duplication spell as well from the guy with no head on the way. We tested our new spell against a side boss named Gore-Eye Taoist and took him out without difficulties. Then, when we were all set and ready, we met up with the king waiting with his surprise. Oh, I'm walking in here with no heals. Let's hope it's just an area. Oh god. It doesn't look like I have to fight him yet unless I go down there. I might not be a psychologist or can read people's minds, but I don't think the king's too happy with his own surprise as well. Too bad. We can't go and ask him anymore. Now, before the fight actually happens, I went further along the path to find a shrine and replenish my gore and mana as well. We found a shrine in front of the entrance of the Crouching Tiger Temple that contained a familiar face if you ever watched Kung Fu Panda. We're not going in there yet, however, and went back to fight the prince. I'm pretty sure the prince is considered an optional boss as well, because we could have just walked into the temple and continued with the story. It wasn't much of an issue, however, because we defeated him in one try. First try. We don't have to do that again. Thank God. I thought the Crouching Tiger might have been the last boss of this chapter because YouTube shorts highlighting this boss. Thank you so much for these spoils, by the way. So I went back to do some side quests and I ended up talking to someone in a rock that needed help. Along that quest, I took down the Mother of Stone and went back to free the guy from the rock. Or so I thought. It turned out I was freeing a rock monster instead of something in the rock, which turned out to be another side boss that I had to fight. He went down easily and became another shop NPC. This kind of stuff is very common, to fight side bosses after side bosses. It's not an issue to me, however, because this kind of boss rush game type are incredible and is super fun. Anyway, I finally went back to the main story and met one of the Furious 5. Tigers.
妈了个巴子，咋又这么迟啊？东西放下，赶紧回去下崽儿。下回再说迟了，耽搁了大王练功的进度了。老子亲自把你的傻儿子洗干净，送进去。你老瓜送没来，你这拐子脸的小和尚哪儿冒出来的？管他娘的，老子先尝两口。
Okay, maybe I'm not Jackie Chan and he's not Tigress, but we're just as known, so it doesn't matter. He mostly uses his hand to fight and commonly goes into a stone form as well that makes it so he can't take damage. Then out of nowhere, this man became the Flash that blinks to your face and combos you until you meet death on the other side. Fortunately, it only took me 4 tries until he was out of commission. Now it's duplicate time! Got him! Look at all 4 of them!
今天即使全无力，大圣天蓬造虎旗，枪刀剑剑慌不必，时候是你不是你。
Oh? Oh, that's where I get rock solid.
小施主筋骨清奇，正响应着铜头铁臂。
Rock Solid is a pretty strong ability, but I wasn't able to utilize much of it yet. I'll definitely try to master it since it's so powerful. A 0 damage counter and basically a panic button. It's not completely free though. If the enemy don't hit you, they don't get stunned and you just waste mana. It's even worse if the timing of the spell wears off and they're in an animation to already hit you. We proceed by going into the tiger's mouth that just opened up in the arena and finally meet back up with the rat in the beginning of the video. His shop is all about selling you items to boost raw stats like strength, health, stamina, critical chance, etc. They're not cheap though. They use a material that is in the epic tier and you can only get it via some side bosses in the world. But anyway, we arrived at the final boss of this chapter and he is by far the worst boss for me to deal with. Oh, another boss.
就有道，有高山，就有深渊。 有天地悬殊，就有腥风血雨。我逃不掉，你也逃不掉。
Oh. I want to quickly mention and give regards to the voice acting in this game. The voice actors did an amazing job, a fantastic job making these moments feel so epic. I get really excited and attached to media when good voice acting is involved because it brings emotions out of me and enhances it by tenfold, especially with scenes like that one. You can feel the anger that is bursting out of him. Unfortunately, the fight did not make me feel the same way. And not because the boss design is bad or anything. I think it's actually pretty good and you can learn it pretty easily. But it's because of how bad I am. It took me a bit to learn all of his patterns, and even then, frustration got in the way, which led me to make even more mistakes that I shouldn't be making. I died to this boss a total of 14 times, and at some point, I was actually losing my mind and going crazy. Dude, Offer the incense. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. This guy is such a pain. Jesus. The saddest part about all those deaths too is that I was so close to beating him in many of the final tries. How is this fair? Dude, I can't move! No! Oh, and I forgot to mention his phase 3 of the fight. I have to put a spotlight on that really quick. When this guy's health gets low enough, he summons a tornado that follows you the rest of the fight. If you're caught in it, you'll get into an animation with nothing you can do. He has a big opportunity to run at you and attack when you fall down, and it ruins any momentum you have. I don't know if any of y'all like rage dodges, but you're getting one. Holy, he moves so much. Can I get a second, please? Dude, why are you so randomly delayed? No, come on! I can't see anything! How is this fair? Dude, I can't move! Why do you do that move so much? I'm dead. Holy snap, I hate this goddamn boss. However, even though I was at my limit with my patience, I ended up clutching a win. Come on! Yes! Holy Jesus, man! Oh my God!
孽徒啊孽徒，你投二郎心法，夺大圣根器，还要师傅的脑袋，就为在这黄风谷底一时快活？
阿弥陀佛，小施主，老衲乃是小须弥山之主，法号灵吉，也是这鼠妖的看管之人。大圣陨后，六根不灭，散落到了世间。这贼鼠私下寻得其中一根，因自身修为有限，难以炼化，于是生了歹心。 我不慎中了他暗算，连头颅也被他一并割去，做了存放根器、修炼邪法的容器，连带黄风岭再次生灵涂炭，我之罪也。此番重回大道，全赖施主智勇无双，这世上。 应只有施主一人，有资格保全此物。来吧，替我收好它。
头上烈日倒下了，这就一怪来多长。
人也，兽也，佛也，妖也，众生自有根器，持优劣为次第，可乱来不得。你说对吗，孙悟空？
你风沙里走了这一遭，可曾寻到天尽头的古国？又可曾撞上虎昌坠崖，石头打架？只怕你聋了耳又乱了心，越是贪图完满，越是搜不干净。鼠与虎都一样，没天命又不认命。小猴子，你听，那风里传来的都是求而不得的声音。
There you go, the end of chapter 2. Now, you might be thinking, didn't he say he'll include the secret boss of this area as well? Yes I did. I beat the main boss of this area thinking it was an optional boss. He has so much more health than every other boss in this chapter, so in hindsight, I should have known, but I let my competitive nature take over, and I could not leave this area until this guy was 6 feet under. After starting chapter 3 and finding a nearby shrine, I teleported back to the desert and cleared everything there. First thing I did was completing the quest given to me by the drunken boar. He wanted me to find him a sobering stone in an area that I haven't even discovered yet. You can access this area by going straight from the arena where you fought Tigers. Sorry, I meant Tiger Vanguard. There, you'll find zombie enemies and some shielded enemies, but they're not too tough. You can find the Sobering Stone by going through and hitting this pot right here on screen. After going back and giving him the Sobering Stone, he'll let you know that he's hungry and he'll be going to the Crouching Tiger Temple to get a meal. Teleport to the entrance of the Crouching Tiger Temple and meet him there. Be sure you have a Jade Lotus because he'll be asking for it. Once given, go back to where you originally met him and prepare to fight. The guy was no more than a side boss, so he went down pretty easily for me. And you're done.
好身手，痛快！如此甚好，与咱同赴古国如何？
How did he fit through there? Follow him through that door. Through a cutscene, he'll tell you a bit of the story about this chapter area and why it's in ruins. You'll then be teleported to the secret area afterwards. Holy snap, this is a whole new area? Right away, you'll encounter another Tiger Vanguard, but don't worry, this one is much easier than the one you fought from the main story. I didn't fight him right away, however, because in that new area that I discovered earlier, there's another side boss there that you have to fight on a bridge, and this fight was pretty annoying. The boss was fast and combos you until you forget your own name, but that wasn't even the annoying part. I died to this guy more times to falling than his own blade. Come on. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Fortunately, I was able to defeat him without much time taken. Oh, finally. Jesus. Now that he's gone, we go back to the Tiger Vanguard to take him out. The reason why we have to fight him is that he's trying to stop us from trespassing and meeting with his boss, which gave me some PTSD, but that's for later. This Tiger Vanguard mainly uses his sword instead of his fist. He doesn't have the deflecting stone ability, but he has a roar ability that stops whatever you're doing and deals some damage to you. He wasn't much trouble though, and went down after just a couple of attempts. Just get out of here, bro. Just get out of here.
你这手棍真凶，看来有大神通。在下斗胆，求高人出手，助我大王降妖。
The closer and closer I got to the Tiger Vanguard's king, I thought I was about to die another 14 times. But thankfully, this is the good version, so I don't have to suffer again. He explained to me that he really wants to defeat the beetle named Fuban in the sand, so he needs me to weaken Fuban and seize the vessel on his back so that he can take Fuban out. Fuban is an incredibly easy fight. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even call it a boss fight, and more of a spam fest. He moves incredibly slow and predictable that it's only a matter of time before he went down. But that's not even the end of the easiness. Towards the middle of the fight, the Rat King started hitting the drums and caused the beetle to be immobilized so I can go up and take the vessel. After that, the king jumped down and started fighting with me. First I fought him and now I'm fighting with him. When I say he makes the fight way easier, I meant it 110% because every attack this man did was equal to one of my 3 focused smash attacks. With that amount of attack power, it didn't take long for Fuban to be down. Oh, I was gonna get him. Completing that side quest awarded me with the Wind Tamer and a material to make another armor set. I didn't know what the Wind Tamer did at the time, and while editing this video, I found out that you can use it to tame the tornado from the final boss fight on the 3rd phase. Yeah, that annoying tornado that gatekeeps you from having an easier time during the final fight of this area. That would have saved me from the abundant amount of deaths that I had. Ugh. It is what it is, I guess. Believe it or not, we're still not done with this area. I love that there are so many things to explore and so many bosses to fight in this game. A truly well worth all the pennies type of game. Remember the Buddha eyes that I collected while going through this chapter? There are 6 of them, and once you collected all of them, you can come back to this area where you defeated the Stone Vanguard in the very beginning to fight Shingandan. This boss's attack pattern throws you off by delaying most of, if not all of his attacks, and causes you to mess up on your dodges. It was pretty annoying at first, but he went down with ease after I figured that out. Dude, just stop moving. Just stop moving. And die. Just stop moving and die. Jesus Christ, man. Guys, we are at the very end regarding this area. There's one more secret boss that you can fight, and that's the Black Lung, or Black Dragon. There's something you have to get before you can go fight him though. Go to the area where you fought the first prince. The wall in that arena is actually a hidden tomb that the prince can break if he uses a charge attack at you while your back is facing the tomb. Sadly, he did not open the tomb up for me. But there is another way to open it though. You can use the Wanderer Monk Spirit to bust it open. Go in and get the Lone Scales from the gold chest to access the Lone areas. The one in this chapter is in front of the Sand Waterfall on the right side after you teleport to Rock Rest Flat. Proceed through the door ahead and you'll be greeted by Black Lung himself. Holy snap, okay. This is gonna be something. Black Lung might seem intimidating at first, but he's very easy. He uses two maces enhanced by lightning, so it's very scary, but his attacks are so slow and so wide that you can dodge them way earlier than those attack lands. And because of that, you won't be punished for panic dodging as well. He does have one attack that I want to highlight, and that's when he starts to hit the ground and it sends rings of lightning that you have to dodge in a beat. I thought this attack was very unique and incredibly cool. And not before long, Black Lung went down. Okay, we got him, we got him, we got him. After that, we collect our loot and it's time to head off. Back to the first chapter's area. Remember when I said once you collect the Lone Scales, you can access Lung areas with it? Yeah, areas. So there's more than one Lung. The Lung that we will be fighting next is the Red Lung. You can access this area by going to the waterfall near the bell that you rang, or near the wolf boss that you first encounter. Once again, go through the opening to start the battle with Red Lung. Oh, that's sick. Red Lung here is just as easy as Black Lung, if not easier. He gets stunned very easily after a couple of combo attacks, and during that period where he's stunned and on the ground, you can charge up a smash attack. Be careful though, and make sure to back away before he gets up, because he always attacks with a burst of lightning before fully getting up. Another attack you need to watch out for is when he does his tail attacks. Those are fast and a bit weird to dodge because of how different they are from other bosses. Other than that, there's nothing more troublesome to him, and I took him down in no time. Red Lung down! With Red Lung gone, I'm fully ready to start chapter 3 and make a video for next week. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and comment down below. I would love to hear your experience with Black Myth Wukong so far. Be sure to subscribe as well so that you don't miss next week's video. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe.